Zamba Bangelu, Hallelujah, Hosanna. Zambolo, Sopa Mafuta, Hallelujah, Hosanna. Bolo, Basulala, Hallelujah, Hosanna. Rappel, Molazoni, Basola, Lole, Lomalizose, Coandile, Hosanna, Avanda Kinangae. Hallelujah, Hosanna, Hosanna Limango, Hallelujah, Hosanna, Hosanna Limango, Hallelujah, Hosanna, Hosanna Maombi, Hallelujah, Hosanna, Pasola, Hallelujah, Hallelujah, Hosanna, Rappel. Zoni mazola lole lo balizose koandile yo zambalo olo mazola lole.
It's a very hard season. You see some of my photos of many years, emptying yourself in fasting, raising the bar of your fire and your passion. Even when you are doing well, you hear me, my dear generation, hear me. Don't settle for less. Don't settle too cheap. There are heights and the journey is far. Remember my teaching last week. I challenged you on this wise and I'm still repeating it again. When it's time to announce the US conference, I will tell you a very serious miracle that God did. There are things that when God does, it just keeps you in awe. Hallelujah. Let me tell you sincerely, and I'm saying this openly, there is no £1, wishing if I were more beautiful. God knows, if since you are not Esther, be something else. You are not Esther, be Deborah, at least be something. Wishing you were Esther is a waste of time. If you cannot be the queen that King Ahasuerus will marry, then be Deborah the warrior, then be Naomi, then be this. If you cannot be Gideon, be Elijah. If you cannot be Elijah, be Samuel. Since you cannot fight, learn how to prophesy. But by all means, make sure you do something. Can I tell you what the psalm and K strings and all these my precious lives? But do you know that what God has put in you, someday you can stand and share the stage and also celebrate Jesus. Version of something you may even have a greater version of. Anything looks bad when it is not refined, including oil. Go and ask those who work in the oil and gas sector. When you see oil in its raw and crude state, the smell alone will drive you away. You almost want to suffocate. Yet that's what cars will queue for hours and say thank you for paying. Your destiny helper, I have taught you. Your destiny helper kept visiting you, but he found you in jealousy and anger, not working on yourself, and they were authorized to go back. I hope this year they will not come again and still find you who is still giving excuses and blaming demons and saying it's because my father was a drunkard. Years ago I read a story, and I've shared it many times while we're in Zaria. A man who raised 2 children, was not a very responsible man, unfortunately, and he raised 2 children. One would later become a very bad person, a nuisance to society, and the other would grow to be some sort of businessman, very responsible man. And one time they had the opportunity to interview both of them, and they asked the bad, angry person, why are you like that? And he says, what do you expect with the kind of father I had?